What is going on, YouTube? Breaking down my SPX position that I actually took this morning on New York Open. I'm going to break down the charts. I'm going to break down why I took the position. And again, same strategy, same pair, same indicators, same everything. And I think that's the biggest thing that I kind of want to put out here for you guys watching this video, whether you've been watching me for a while, whether you're just getting into trading. When you have the same strategy, the same pair, same indicators, the same thing, you're going to see success long term. That's the most important thing. But I'm going to share my screen, guys, and get right into the meat and potatoes. First of all, if you're new to YouTube, make sure you like, follow, and subscribe. I'm going to do weekly or probably daily daily post market analysis, breaking down my positions, so you guys can understand what it is that I do see in the market, and what I do see when it comes to the cryptocurrency space. Now, in my Telegram chat, which I always will drop my link to, is in the description down below. But I dropped this quick markup this morning, and I kind of want to explain what I basically saw, right? And again, when it comes to breaking down your setup, when it comes to breaking down essentially just the whole market as a whole, you want to understand you first start with your fundamental analysis. And I like to look at what is happening with news. So obviously today the article I dropped it at 9:20 in the morning. As you guys can see that we had the article talking about SPX and the Nasdaq, close higher as traders look past Trump's tariff shakeup. Again, keywords, and I actually put it here on my Telegram. It says here, futures tick higher. Again, higher means we're going up. So I already knew that we were on the path that we're going to go bullish. And again, I said it in my previous video. I'm going to say it in my next videos. Just because our fundamentals are bullish or our fundamentals are bearish does not mean that we skip our technicals. It just gives us a general outlook on where markets can possibly go overall. So as you guys can see, we have the article talking about ticking higher, and I actually put that down in my synopsis, as you can call it, or whatever the word is, my breakdown right here. And obviously on top of that, we had news today at 10 a.m. We had job openings, and obviously President Trump spoke at 5:10. But I know this one right here wasn't really going to affect me. I knew that the JOLTS job opening would affected me. But my main goal is to get in and out of the market before news even comes out. If you're a trader, that should be your initial goal. And that was my initial goal right off the bat, right? So I broke down my markup right here. And as you can see, I like to split my screen, right? I like to split my screen for multiple of reasons. One, I get to look at two different markets. I have my daily on SPX and I have my 4 hour. And on the daily and on the 4 hour, I saw a key area at 59.90 to 59.60. And I wrote it down right here. As you can see, fundamental analysis equals bullish, and why with the CNBC article tick higher. That's giving me that, hey, just based on just fundamentals, we're leaning towards bullish movements. And then my technical analysis, I wrote this. We have a key area between 59.90 to 6,000. I want to see what price action gives us at open during that area. And if we break above 6,000, we would be looking for bullish movement. And if we fail to hold 59.90, I'm looking bearish. I'm personally going to wait as well due to the fact that we have a red folder day. And that's just me being like sort of like precautious, because I have over 303 people, and then my inner circle group chat of about 84 clients that are really looking forward to my analysis every single morning. So I just make sure that I'm not over risking, and I keep in mind that they will listen to what I say. So I completely wrote that right there. And you guys can see that by 9:56, SPX broke a clean 6,000, and we caught an easy 12 points on this move. But I am going to actually open up my trading view. Again, my main objective of making these videos is for you to understand what exactly I am looking at. I think that's the biggest thing overall. Because if I can teach you to see what I see, it's going to make your job infinitely easier in the market. When it comes to trading view, again, I'm a huge advocate. Please pay for the trading view. Treat it like an investment. I know for me, you know, I paid for the trading view back in Black Friday. It was less than $200 for the full year. Pay for it. It's gonna make overall everything thoroughly better for you. Now, what I like to do is I like to split my screen. Now, if you don't know about split screen, you come right here to where my mouse is pointing right over here at the top. You can literally click to single your screen, split your screen, vertical, split your screen, horizontal. You can even do a three-way split. But for me, I like two. I like to see what my 5 minute and what my 10 minute charts are doing overall. So now that I kind of have both charts kind of opened up, I want to rewind to what happened on that specific time. So we're gonna rewind all the way roughly to about 8 in the morning. Right now, I am a huge believer in my levels. Right, so again, we see lower highs being created on the 5 minute chart, sorry, in the 10 minute chart, my apologies, and higher highs being created on the 5 minute chart right over here. And again, this is why I like to, what's it called? Have dual screens. Now, just a quick, you know, an understanding of why I have my yellow zones is because all of this right here, I'm gonna make a circle of it right here. All of this right here is priced. It's ranging movement. It's choppy movement. Even right here, choppy movement right here. We never want to be in a position where we're taking positions here. At least for me personally, I don't know about you guys, but I don't like to be holding trades. I'm here to get in and get out and make my bag. And I'm noticing that every time we hit yellow zone here, we hit my yellow zone here, we hit my yellow zone down here, we hit my yellow zone right here, even right over here as well. We see price give us massive movements to the upside. So for me personally, I'm waiting for price to break these areas. And I had this massive area right here as my area of interest. And there's one thing that you want to understand. When price chops, this is like again a huge thing. When price chops in the same direction for too long, or the same area, my bad, for too long in the ranges, and we're in a rangy market, again, price is due for a breakout either to the upside or to the downside. So I saw a price ranging in this area for a long time. So I knew that we were due for some sort of massive move. Now I'm gonna play the trade, and I'm gonna kind of like go slowly so you guys can see what I'm doing. So as price is moving, right? Price is giving us good movement. Right now we're approaching 9:10 in the morning. Now again, what am I noticing? Price is still stuck in my yellow zone between 6,000 to basically 59.90, roughly between that. I know it's 59.92, but let's just say 59.90. And if it was to hit 59.92, I wouldn't get in until we broke it fully, and we're somewhere around the 59.90 area. So that's why I like to say 59.90. Now the price is ranging. I'm not getting in no area, in no positions, but I do know that I'm seeing. I want to see what happens in this market. I want to see what happens during open. Now, as market opens right now, this is roughly 9:10 in the morning, about 20 minutes left for New York Open. Now, as we're playing, boom, price is moving. We already reached 9:30, right? Price already opens. Now, if you look at my trade, I got out at about 9:56 right before news, right? That's my ultimate goal. So I took this position roughly at 9:45. So what I noticed a lot as well is that 9:40, 9:45 we see the big move, in my opinion, on SPX. 9:30, we see a lot of wick, a lot of chop that, at the beginning I took a lot of losses with because I didn't like overall just me. I got into business too early. My apologies, and I was in ranging markets and I got wicked out, and we don't want that as traders. So boom, as market is moving, now we are approaching about 9:45. So I personally got into my position roughly at 9:40, like right here. I'm going to explain to you why I got into my position. So number one, the reason why I got into my position is because we broke my zone right here. And once we broke, we created a new high, and obviously this counter created a lower high. I knew that we were bound to go up higher. Now the reason for that is because obviously we broke my zone right here. And again, I'm looking to trade from zone to zone. I'm looking to catch moves from here to there because I know from here, 6,000 to 6,015, that's a 15-point catch. It's a beautiful move, and that's more than enough for me personally. On my personal account, that's a $200 W, and that's exactly what I want on every single position. A position that's about 250, almost $300 W. Now I see right here my lazy bear showing me strong signs of buying momentum, right here. So this is check mark number 2, right? The lazy bear. It shows me when buyers are in momentum, very similar to the VWAP, very similar to the footprint pattern. It shows us when buyers are in momentum. Then I have my RSI, where we see price showing us momentum towards the buyers, and this is giving me another check mark to take my position in. Now, lastly, if I zoom in, right, let me just zoom in here, we can see blue cloud right over here starting to form over price, which is what I want. Now, I know that we're not looking at this, but right over here, we see a fair value gap on my 5-minute chart. Is it 5-minute? Yeah, 5-minute chart. So that's boom. So I already have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 indicators that's giving me the green light to be like, you know what, I'm gonna take this position. So I got into this position roughly, let me pull this out from here. I would say like right here, as soon as it broke, right over here. And very perfect, I'm looking to hold from position from level to level. And roughly on my trades, I like to hold about a 5 to 6 point move. Yeah, so roughly like 7 point. So I'm looking to risk about 7 points to gain about 20. And we can see that, I got into this position roughly in the second candle, and we're already up about 10 points in profit. And that's why I like trading levels to zones, my apologies. Yellow zone to yellow zone, and my indicators work flawlessly. And that's why for me, like I'm a huge advocate. Stick to your strategy. Stick to what works for you. Too many people hop around from stuff to stuff to stuff to stuff, and that's why they don't see success. And I know for me, the reason why I was able to make money with this position was because I same pair, same strategy, same indicators, same what's it called? Confirmations, and same setup, same time frame, same time zone I trade, same result. As you can see, we're gonna play this bad boy, and we're gonna see this thing absolutely rip and clear my position. And it actually went, I think it was over 42 points. If I'm not mistaken. She ran up a lot today. As you can see, we can see massive explosive movement. I could have held this position if I really wanted to, but I'm not in the business of holding it. I'm in the business of getting in and getting out, making my profit, and going about my day. As you can see, SPX played beautiful. It absolutely ripped, and it played directly to our zones overall. But why, like I said, why did it work for me? Why am I seeing success with SPX? Again, I'm gonna say the same thing I tell everybody: same pair, same strategy, same confirmations, same time frame. I always trade like time zone, like New York session. and same like A plus setup. That's literally what I do overall, and that's why for me I'm seeing success when it comes to trading. So again, when you simplify your approach, you amplify your results. And the biggest thing I also want to kind of put out there, guys, is stop second guessing yourself. When you see your confirmations, when you see your setups being hit, when you see your zones being hit or tagged, take your entry. As long as you have a good R to R multiple, you're gonna be fine. I know for me, scaling in works wonders. I know there's other people that get in their full lot right off rip. It's whatever works for you. For me, scaling in works really, really well. But that's why I took this position. And I literally did what I always do. And again, I always encourage everyone, if you have the mindset to take trading serious, make sure you journal your pre-market, your post-market analysis. And I know today, I was able to catch this beautiful move, and I actually journal my position. And I actually want to show you guys my journal that I took. I have my fundamental analysis, which is bullish. I wrote down why. Literally everything I wrote in my trade Telegram chat, I dropped it here. And literally, I wrote here my post market analysis. This trade played out exactly how I drew it up. One thing I've been doing is waiting for 9:45 to make my move. Today was a perfect example. The trade started off a bit slow. Today at open, so I waited until I had my area of 6,000 already marked up. Now I saw price starting to get broken at 6,000 at around 9:45. I saw my lazy bear, my RSI getting stronger, ultimately showing me that buyers were massively in control, and we left that range market. Having my screen split in half um, has been so good for me, as I saw both the 10-minute and the 5-minute candle and the blue EMA forming over price. And lastly, we saw the break and close of the 6,000 zone. I took my trade with confidence and played exactly to my TP, gaining us 45 points. But as per usual, my target 10 to 15 points. Great setup, same pair, same strategy, same confirmation, same everything, right? So that's why today I took my position. So far for the week, I am 2 for 2. I'm up over I say 400 pips. I'm up over $400 on my account. I'm up about 32 points, catching 12 points yesterday. I believe it was 15 or 13-ish points today. Regardless, the W's are in, the wins are coming. And it's because I'm sticking consistent to what I'm doing. So hopefully y'all enjoyed this video and this post market setup. If you're watching this video and you have not done your post market analysis, please make sure you do so, because it's a huge game changer. I'm gonna always drop videos whenever I catch setups, because I want to make sure that all of my students and as well myself, I'm getting more better, and you guys can understand the strategy a lot more. Trading levels, trading breakouts is by far the best thing that you can do, especially with SPX. You don't need a lot of capital. You don't need a lot of points or pips to see profit. You just have to stay consistent with the same setup, and you'll make profit overall. So hopefully you enjoyed this video. Like, comment, and subscribe, and I'll see you on the next one. And let's make this money. God bless you.